Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to 1Game1Life. My name is Typo, and this is Crusader Kings 3 Tours and Tournaments Part 30. Thank you so much to Lore Master Meow and Lisa Gordon for your comments. Look at this stat line. Sorry, as I move the mic real quick. Look at this stat line. Oh, man. Those are crazy numbers, but alright, let's keep it going. Cultural acceptance is still going well. Okay, it's a little bit. It's gonna take a while before we have Greek settled, but we are now 55. Getting close to 56, might I add. Sorry. And we're still in good health, which is spectacular. We love that. We have a grand tournament coming up in 17 months. That's very exciting. I did find out how to send your kids to college. So, about that, it's crazy expensive to send a kid to college, and I did not realize that. We own the college, so we have to click on us, and then click on... There's something we have to click on. I did this with someone else earlier. Hold up. Not remove Guardian. No. I swear I just figured this out right before I started recording. Click on me. And there should have been a college button there. Maybe I have to play a couple days or something. Okay, now that we've hit play for a couple days. You know the game can be weird with that sometimes. It's not there. Why is it not there? I swear to God, it was right there. Oh wait, no. What if I hit educate child and then clicked on the kid? There it is. Look how expensive that is. Oh my God. So we are probably going to do it for Tetisheri because she is likely to take over for us since she's, you know, next in line after Pi. So I'll spend the extra money it takes to send her. But aside from Tetisheri, we might not be able to actually afford those, like, sending those other people. So these people need educations. Diplomacy or learning. We don't have enough diplomats. Do a little diplomacy here. Merits Amun. And then you will get educated by... Fatima! Yeah, she's a great diplomat. There's just the send university button. That's great. Okay. I'm in a Shabeto. Looks good. Okay. Alright. Anyway. Let's keep moving. I don't think this dangerous faction is actually that dangerous. We just need to let the game play for a bit and figure itself out again. It does that after every time I load the save. I'm passing through the castle gardens for a morning walk when a soft breeze carries the voices of Hajar and Gensua to my ear. The two courtiers are talking to each other in a secluded spot nearby, frequently glancing around to make sure nobody's listening. While it's hard for me to make out most of their words from distance, it's clear that their discussion relates to Hatia Irene. I must warn her. If only I could get a bit closer. 72%. I torture the information out of Hajar and Gensua. Oh my goodness. My food taster and my court artificer. Let's not do that for 25 dread. Let's try the intrigue challenge. I managed to get closer to two courtiers without them noticing me. They seem to be discussing Hatia Irene's private life and some unsavory habit of hers. Interesting. Really? Disputed heritage now at 47? That's interesting. Also, I feel like I'm forgetting something. Oh! So, the Empire of Egypt, we're calling it Egypt right now, but I think after it grows a little more, I'm going to change the name to Greater Egypt. It's already kind of Greater Egypt, because it's already a lot more than just Egypt, you know what I mean? But let's expand it a little more first, and then we'll reward our expansion by calling it Greater Egypt, I suppose, because it's not just Egypt. Even though that's already kind of true. Servant to the Sun doesn't have a successor anymore. Weren't we already looking for one? Irene, your courtier. Really? Irene. Huh. Interesting. Won't lie. We need these wars to get done as soon as possible because we're taking constant offensive war penalties at the moment. My vassal Hatia Abu Jafar Muhammad looks Boreas up and down, nodding approvingly. It's a mighty fine mare you have here, my high king. If you would allow me to take her for a ride, I would be very grateful. Enjoy yourself. Yeah, go for it. Get on people's good sides a little bit. I would love for this fabricate hook to go through, because we already have this man at 41% for revoking the title. That would be so good. Some more like courtiers. The Magi picked up another territory. Shelter from the storm. Okay. The skies bode ill, the wind wails, and my servants shake before the coming maelstrom. An awful day to be traveling the wilderness. Why am I traveling the wilderness? Shabby hovels dominate this strange corner of the land, filthy and tiny. We've come upon a lone, half-decent country house, but the dwelling is owned by my foul rival, Darme. Okay. Alright, alright. I'm being lashed by the mounting storm, yet all I feel is the old pain from when High Chieftain Darme of Gajam and I became rivals. One way or another, this will be a long night. Smiles, men! We're arrogant, so this would cause us even more. Any schemes he has gain success chance. Our swords will secure shelter? Oh boy, that would be tyrannical, wouldn't it? Hole in the ground would be preferable. 30% chance of gaining ill, 69% that it barely endure the elements. And that would be negative for our arrogance anyway. We're either taking stress for being arrogant, or we're cutting our way into shelter. Put on a false smile? No, you'd rather tie up your hosts. That's crazy. That is crazy. You are cast back out into the elements. Your prowess determines whether you are wounded. You may become ill. Under the storm's cover, you're unstoppable. Honestly, that 5 tyranny hit is not great, but for example, imprisoning tyranny acts as a blanket opinion modifier for all characters in the realm. Okay, so it's a negative opinion for everyone in my realm, basically. Okay. This actually seems like most what Menkaure would do. I don't think this is what Menkaure would do, and I don't think this is what Menkaure would do. So even though this sucks, I think this is what he would do. Go for it, I guess. Night is long, the storm is cruel. You gain the trait ill. Oh, great. Awesome. To my liege, did you sleep well? Enjoy a night of my people's hospitality, resting your glorious feet. No? Oh, that's right. You tried to assault us, but you were cast back into the wilderness like the beast you are. Your efforts were pathetic. May the next storm sweep you from the face of the earth. It's not the skies who should fear, Darme. I wonder what kind of thing he had waiting for us that he was able to actually push us off. I wonder. We're still in fine health. It's not great, but we'll get over it. Interesting. I wonder what situation would have made that happen. We're not supposed to be anywhere. Why were we out in the wilderness? Why were we in Darme's land? And what kind of setup did he have that would have possibly stopped Menkaure from going where he wanted to? I am very interested in that one. Ill time for treatment. The grim smell of bubbling tinctures and mashed salves assaults my senses as I make my way through to my physician Jur's workroom. She looks up from an unction that she is preparing. Time has come, my lord. I know of several ways to treat your cold. While I'm fairly certain a simple tincture would suffice, the choice is yours and yours alone, she grimaces. It will not be pleasant. Yeah, do no more than what's necessary. A little brighter. Jur told me to lie down on my bed and then to offer her my hands. Firmly, she rubbed and slapped my palms until they were red and then repeated the treatment on my soles. Yikes. That's not fun. As a finishing touch, she pinched me gently up and down my limbs. This odd procedure turned out to be just what I needed, for now the worst of my symptoms are alleviated and the world seems a little bit brighter. What? Was it making my blood flow better a little bit? What? Why? Sure. Excellent work, Jur. Sure. Sure. Why not? Sure. It put us back in good health, even though we're sick. Incredible. So not only did we fail to find lodging, but we also got sick from the elements. It was a double whammy of bad luck right there. No, we don't murder people that were just sitting in their homes, usually. Usually. Oh, but he doesn't want to give us a weak hook and all that, so I guess he's gonna be stuck in jail forever. Cheat this Rebecca. Ransom. 25 golds. You're free to go. Jamila the Tullinid! Oh. Really? Jamila bint Ahmad Tullinid. Let's let her rest in there for a bit. Let's see how she enjoys it. I'm really torn on Emil still. This guy, he's got a lot of potential, but... Okay, you guys go back over there and let's finish that war, and then we can end this offensive war penalty. Enforce demands. Damn your 7th grandfather, so be it. And the Tullanids are done. Look who's a wanderer. No land for the Tullanids now. Oh my god, we look really evil, actually. Like, almost like a Sith Lord when we're ill. Our eyes get even fiercer and our face gets darker. What in the Star Wars is going on with Menkaure right now? Your neighbor has lost against your vassal chief Suster for the Duchy of Zala. Really? So now we just took the Duchy of Zala from them. Chiefess Oster, okay. Alright, sure. Well done, well done. Abbaside's up to 139, 116 on the Byzantine, 120 on Khazaria. How they continue to grow is crazy to me. 112 on us, we're on our way. Chieftain Migane's Hunt, my brother-in-law, yeah. Travel time would be 3 months, we have to leave within 5. We'll consider it, but I don't think so. I don't think so. This is Nakis. Who owns Nakis? High Chiefess Dorico? She's kind of made a name for herself, hasn't she? She's probably pretty proud of herself, I would have to imagine. Look at how fast Menkaure got over that. He said, enough of that. Anyway, moving on. As I woke this morning and observed the first rays of sunshine from the glorious Amun-Ra, it took me a moment to realize I'd slept soundly for the first time in weeks. I did not wake up coughing once. It's been a long road back to health, but I find myself in its warm embrace once more. I'm glad to be well again. And now we're in even gooder health, because that's good English. Beautiful. I can appoint a successor. Irene. Henid is 21 years of age and very adequate. Sure. It looks like I already did it, to be fair. You can ransom... Oh, they'll buy her off. Maybe. Might be my last chance to ever get a Tullanid in my dungeons, you know? Maybe I enjoy that one more time. Anyway, moving on. That wasn't one of the most evil things I've ever said. Well, it's really not if you consider all the video games I've played. Yikes. Video games make you do some dark shit. Cultural acceptance is at... That's control, not cultural acceptance. 2%. Oh, man, the cultural acceptance is going to take a long time. A long time. Alright, this war is just about over. Give it a couple weeks and that's a wrap. Well done, Agathe. How are my... Good health? I'm assuming fine health, right? Sheikh Abdul's brother, Mansur. Yeah, she's still in fine health. And 2 others. Getting a lot of people. Ooh. Man's intelligent. Congrats on that. Intelligence, not a bad trait. Not at all. And then we also got Tassa, who likes her hashishia. She likes her hashish. And then Shifta bint Uwais Tai. That's a name. Unimportant courtier. He will ransom for her, though. Damn, Shifta, that's tough. I just captured this kid out of nowhere. Let me just demand a conversion and a hook. Why would you not accept a hook? You're a 2-year-old. Oh my... only because you're 2 am I letting you get away with just a conversion. You're lucky that you're 2 years old. If there was even a 1 in front of that 2, I probably would have still not done that. Farewell, Shifta. And there it is, Theologian. Our first completed lifestyle trait. For 3 learning and 20% monthly piety, because we definitely needed that. Okay. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Work our way down Scholar, and then work our way down Whole of Body. By the time we're done with Scholar, it'll be time to start working on our body. Because by then our health probably won't be spectacular anymore. Enforce demands. May your humors rot in your living body. Yeah, I've heard that before. Get a little original. I'll give her one of them. Here's the one that's not on the coast. You're welcome. Since she already has a piece of that duchy, congrats on taking that earlier by yourself. I'm really impressed. She's also going to take that. She's going to work. She's been growing. She was 4 counties, and in a very short amount of time, she's going to go from 4 to 7 counties. 2 through war and 1 from us. They're willing to pay for a meal now. Alright, that eases my decision, to be honest. Let's do that. Okay. Grand Tournament in a year. And we need to chill on the wars, because our offensive war penalty is devastating. Next time we have a really good war, like a good-looking one, though, we'll definitely have to jump on that. What's a good kingdom to go for next? Yemen? No. All of Arabia, if we felt like bringing on the Abbasid. The thing is, once we go feudal, our military will get substantially weaker. It's one of the prices you pay for progress. And so, it's kind of tempting to take something now while we're still that powerful, you know? Like, what if we took from the Eastern Roman Empire? What if we dared to take, like, Hellas, for example? It's an option. It's an option, but I don't know. I just don't know. Arcus hunts. Thank you for the other offer, but I'm good. I would so go to this if I could, guys. I can't get there. It's too far away. There's not enough time. 5 months. There's no shot. If we were a little faster, we could pull it off, but we don't have it. Sorry. Which one of these gives speed, maybe? That lowers our speed. Don't need that one. Okay, travel speed plus 5. The Mualim Navigators would still be 5 months. Yeah, it's just not very doable. Boy, we need to figure that out one day. Probably we'll have to wait until we get the capital back in Alexandria. Well, over to Alexandria or something. An odd smell. Wait, the plagues are gone. Oh, maybe we can do a grand tour. Maybe I'll do it after the grand tournament because it's in 7 months and the grand tours take a long time, but good to know the plagues are finally gone. Waking up in the morning beside my lover Niol, I sigh and stretch out languidly, only to catch a glimpse of my beloved wrinkling her nose. I open my mouth to inquire further, only to have Niol recoil even further. Listen, Menkaure, my love. She starts quickly as if the words were tumbling out of her mouth by accident. It's difficult to bring it up, but if you've not been smelling particularly fresh recently. Dumbfounded, I give my armpit an inquisitive sniff. Well, perhaps she has a point. What? Search for a remedy, or you gain whiffy for 10 years. What is going on today? Our luck has been terrible. Is this the cursed year? 923 AD is a cursed year? What is going on, Menkaure? God, I really want to do this one, because that's not great. But 10 years, dude? I mean, he'll get over it eventually. He'll live longer than 10 years, but... An attraction opinion's not important, but... That's weird. These events are so weird. Okay. That's really weird. This is not the luck I'm accustomed to, I'm gonna be honest. Hopefully the grand tournament at least goes well today. Because I'm planning on doing one when we get there. Okay. Man, old age is a bitch, isn't it, Menkaure? There's always something happening, isn't there? Look at all these modifiers we have. And almost all of them good. Bad Omen is still active from all that time ago? That's crazy. 5 more years still on Bad Omen. Man, that's wild. I'm good, guys. I really am good. I have a grand tournament in 5 months. that I'm super pumped about, might I add. Fabricate hook, a daring rescue. Remember Jaredad Shakni, one against the other neighbor? Okay, in the subjugation war. Whoa, 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 whoa. Did Bali try to subjugate and failed? Oh, no. Alright. Would it not be wonderful if Nomarch Ilias owed me, not out of fear, but out of gratitude? We've read this one before. I would charge him with my guards at the last moment, driving them off and leaving Ilias a life debt to me. So simple, yet so convincing. 225 gold for a weak hook's kind of crazy, but it could get us Alexandria in exchange. So, 90% chance. Come on now. Yes, we got the weak hook. He's indebted. Yes. Take that, activate the hook. It adds 40%. Okay, alright. Now we just need to get the rest of his opinion up. Offensive war is going down, short reign is going down, his sway is going down, admittedly. Oof. If it took 225 gold, we could do it, but I don't want to do it. It doesn't sound like something he wants to do. Menkaure's like, are you sure? Are you serious? Oh, my marshal owes me 50... No. Don't use the weak hook on that. I just got that hook. Let's hold court and get some legitimacy back, shall we? Gesture for the first in line to approach. Excited to see who comes visits us today. 3 individuals. Lydiatis, who is diligent and a Midas touched, but he is ugly. That's alright. At least you're a guy. Ugly guys can still get away with it if they're rich. A frightful peasant strolls all too close before a guard steps between us. Ooh, he backs off with a wink, laughing through scant teeth. Ugh. Your lordness, I'm come here from Holwyn with a matter of Greyat import. His eyes undulate. You see, High King, Doll started last harvest. Farah's husband's goat wandered into the Reeve's wife's niece's shack. And it caused a great mess she did. He slaps his thigh. Oh, you should have seen it, your magnitude. What? Yeah, that's not gonna happen. You're a fool, my fool. You were placed wrong, no. What? How did this man get in? Anybody? Popular opinion down, vassal opinion up. I actually don't mind that penalty, to be honest. A thin, raggedy peasant stands before me. It's the poor people coming to visit me today. Gawking at the opulence of my throne room, obviously distracted to call her to get her attention. Oh, I'm sorry, my lord. My village in Damietta was hit by blight this year. We lost not only our crop, but our seed, too. We've seen this one before. Crop sharing, easy solution. Damietta often comes up, doesn't it? High Chieftain Jet, my boy, my son. Disputed heritage. That his father is someone else. The hell he is? What are you talking about? You would not be robust and intelligent if your father was somebody else. Who did this to you? If you point out who did this to you, I'll solve the problem. My brother-in-law is a rival of yours? Let me know if there's a way if I can figure out who disputed his heritage, because Menkaure would like a word. My son, High Chieftain Jet, comes to me, asking me to annul his betrothal to my granddaughter, Ahatep. Why? She's a bad match. She's always so unrelenting. And she's unpleasant to boot. Please free me from this obligation, my lord. What? No, that's not the person I wanted to click on. She's content. But she is bossy. She's content and diligent, though, like... Did we have her out of wedlock? Is that something we did? Whoops. That's my granddaughter you're talking about. You're gonna have to take the hit, Jet. Sorry, family obligation and all. Alright, soon the ceremonial formality of the proceedings has dropped away entirely with the hum and bustle of normal courtly life taking its place. My business here is done. 57 legitimacy. We take that. And she's the one who's decent at armor. No thanks. Court Grandeur 6 with a baseline of... Yeah. We also need feudal to get Court Grandeur up, among other things. Like, there's a lot of things. Also, we can start paying for our military with gold, so our income's gonna get less. Going from tribal to feudal is actually a really bad trade at the beginning. Your nation gets worse in almost every way imaginable. But until you go feudal, you can't do much growth. But we don't have the culture to go feudal right now anyway, so I don't need to think about it. Court Grandeur 6 for now, okay. Yeah, I don't know about that one, Chief. I don't know. I don't know why I keep checking this like it's going to change any faster. The yearly change is 0.57. That's so bad. That's so bad. Oh, our culture is not going to be easy to mend, which is ironic since we have so much in common. Especially our origins. Alright, 3 months away. Wow, look at Gurma growing up. Canham's doing pretty good. 15 counties again. That seems to be where they like to sit around. Barcelona's still doing great. Poisonous nuts. Some of my servants went out into the nearby wilderness to collect nuts for my chefs to use in their cooking. Dude, what are the events today? I'm actually like looking around my room like who's pranking me? These are the weirdest events we've ever had. I'm actually gonna probably name the video Weird Events if this continues. Of course they have to sample they have to sample the nuts to see if they taste good. That's a sentence I just said out loud. It seems one of my servants, inexperienced in this sort of foraging, fell very ill after consuming too much of one of the nuts. Oh dear, make sure they get some good medicine. Cares about servants. It would be a small stress hit. It would also go against his greedy nature. Whether they recover or not isn't my problem. Popular opinion -5, no sympathy towards servants. Yeah, that does sound like him though, doesn't it? Boy, oh boy. Menkaure. All your flaws are really being shown to the world this episode with all these random events pointing out your weaknesses, you could call them. I don't think you consider them weaknesses, but you know what I mean. Your neighbor, Garad, lost against your High Chieftain Petibos in the Holy War for the Duchy of Dewaro. Did we just grow again? Yo, our vassals are killing the warmongering. They're doing the warmongering for us. Wow. And we somehow don't own a single county of Amun-Ra. That's actually kind of wild. A dangerous faction had enough power for a split second and then lost it. Interesting. This one will continue to be angry for a while. Yeah, look at all that. Okay. The Battle of Dara. With vivid clarity, I remember when I defeated Gul'dun at the Battle of Dara. Yes, the one battle we led ourselves. It was a battle that took place in drylands, a terrain I was greatly unprepared for. Since then, I've been mulling things over. I am confident that if the battle happened today, I'd be a much more competent leader. I'll never let it happen again. I should learn to be flexible. Flexible leader. Enemy defensive advantage -50%. That's actually really, really good. Because defensive advantages can be high. Menkaure knows how to reduce the advantage defending armies from fortifications, terrain, rivers, and strait crossings. Damn. That's cool. Menkaure has his own general trait now. That's sick. He's really coming into his own for sure. In a lot of ways. What faction are you talking about? There's no faction here with enough power. Oh, it's a peasant rabble, so it doesn't need any power. It just needs to be upset, and then they can go for it. Okay, interesting. Sure. Grand Tournament's ready. I've been waiting on that. Alright, what do we got? I'm ready. I love these things. I love them so much. I love them so much. Oh, and Tumbis, yeah. Because it's where the Holy Order is. Okay, archery, we already won an archery contest. We've already won a duel, and we've already won at board games. We haven't done wrestling yet. It says we're average, but that's before, you know, you add all the other things. We can lift a wagon. We can just sigh and lift a wagon. I feel like we'd be good at a wrestling match. Our horse contest aptitude is non-existent. Awesome. Just a recital does not interest me at all. I'll do a recital, I guess, one day if there's nothing else for us to do, but I think we're going to try wrestling. Contest? Okay, yeah. It's a knockout format like previously. Foot trade experience. Okay. What is our foot experience? Probably not our best. Pause, by the way. Okay. We are level 1. Whoo! Sorry. Which is giving us a prowess. We'd get a martial if we level it up again. And a ton of stuff at the max level. What? That's crazy. Alright, sure. Whew, I'm trying to hold my sneezes in so I don't... I don't want to sneeze in the mic. Can you imagine? No, no. Hard pass, hard pass. Yeah, Grand Tournament. Alright, let's do some wrestling. How about that? I'll keep wanting trying something new if I can. Simple pavilions, but splendid prizes. I would love a splendid prize. The thing is that you can get famed from fine or splendid, which is a shame. And we're not the best wrestler in the world, but we are strong. Like, this is basically like a gamble that you'll win, by the way, having these prizes like this. We have the money. I remember in our previous playthroughs, it drives some people nuts that I keep saving money. I'm trying to break that habit and spend the money when we have it nowadays. I mean, look, we're making 42 gold a month. 540 gold is a year of income. Maybe a touch over a year of income. We'll go for splendid prizes again. Let's start the Grand Tournament. We're going for Triumph, of course. Hell yeah. Flex on him, Menkaure. You know you're that guy. We did it. We did it. Grand Tournament, a fresh start. Fresh-faced and alert, the members of my entourage are eager to get going to the Grand Tournament competition I'm hosting in Tumbus. We will go there and we will be victorious. Showing our wealth of prestige to all my esteemed guests isn't such a terrible perk either. Haha. Very nice. You did not qualify. Just you wait, we'll qualify. It's because we're not there. Okay, it's in 7 days. Or, the travel is 7 days. It's a week to travel from here to here, huh? That's kind of cool, to be honest. I don't hate that at all. I think that's kind of sick. Traveling from the north of one county to the south of one county. A week of traveling along the Nile River. I could travel for a week. Some of these travels that Menkaure has done are some crazy long journeys that I could never have pulled off in real life. But a week? I can do a week. I like camping. I like that kind of stuff. For a week, I can handle it. I've arrived at the site of the tournament here in Tumbus. Though not all the revelers have yet arrived, throngs of people wander through the colorful surroundings, all looking forward to the forthcoming displays of skill and prowess. There's no time to lose. I must begin preparing. I must be a victor at absolutely any cost. I can't wait till we can have more than one event as well. That'll be so cool. Okay. The locales will open in 2 months. Good to know. Good to know. This war is still being fought, huh? Grand Tournament opening? The tournament is at hand at last. Whoa. Kagan got 24 Hostlunder experience in wit? That's almost as much as we have, and we won a whole board game tournament. That's crazy. Many have flocked to my grounds in Tumbus, eager to prove their worth or simply enjoy the spectacle. The sun rises higher in the sky and the shadows shorten. If I'm to compete in the wrestling contest, I must ensure I will qualify. It will soon begin. No time to lose. Yeah, look at that. 24 trade experience in wit? Wow. Yeah, we have 25 points towards qualifying. I wonder where we get all those points from. Is it because we're hosting? Is that our aptitude? Is it the fact that we're the Pharaoh? Kagan got 31 in bow! Studied others' technique. Dude, teach me your ways, Kagan. I want to get experience like that. Teach me. I really want to know. Christina gained 10 glory. Okay. Yeah, Keegan is going off right now. Okay, look. Here. You. Teach me. What are you doing? How are you doing this? I want to know. Dude, he's getting all this experience. That's crazy. Wrestling is so, like, raw, too. It'll be very interesting to do it as Menkaure. One of the main things that's making me still want to do it anyway is because Menkaure is... I mean, he is strong. I'm going to say it again. You're probably tired of me saying it, but this man can sigh and lift a damn wagon off the ground. He's not messing around. Okay. I feel it's only right that he goes to the temple before anything else. As silence falls over the assembled worshippers gathered for the daily ceremony, the calm is suddenly broken by a swift approach of shouting and hollering. The door bursts open and a dozen laughing revelers tumble into the Whitnator, tankards and kegs in hand. Malaku, clearly the instigator, grins stupidly. What's all this then? Where's the music? Perdiccas watches on in frozen in disbelief and horror. Because he's ominous and he's not Menkaure. God, he is the oddest shape I have ever seen. That is, and I'm so glad his shoulder is there to block whatever needs to be blocked there. It's a sacrilege. Guards, arrest them. Yeah, as I have fair reason, no one will think me a tyrant, for sure. Get out, you lovable louts. Remove this foul, ominous heathen. He still believes in Amun-Ra and follows Amun-Ra's words. He would never say that. Party. Did somebody say party? Sacrilege. Guards, arrest them. Ooh, we're getting more people. 30 people so far trying to compete so far. Pretty cool. Let me hit play again. Made preparations. Score increases slightly. Okay. No Mark Narmer got 37 trade experience in bow. How are you guys doing this? And I'm not seeing that experience show up. Does it not happen until the tournament's over? I don't know why it would be saying that and then not mean it. It's very odd. Oh, it's open again. County control popular opinion interactions with its inhabitants. I don't think he's going to get good reactions from the inhabitants, to be honest. Meet the other contestants or sabotage them. I could watch them, I think. Right? Maybe that's what they're doing. Bad air. The moment I walk into the camp, I'm greeted by a pungent smell. Covering my nose with as much grace as I can while trying not to get sick, I approach my juror holding a handkerchief over his own nose. You should go away, my lord. Contestants are getting ill, harmed by the bad air, she warns me. There must be an explanation to it. Find it. The tournament must have been cursed. Keep myself away from the camp. Why should I care? There must be an explanation. Find it. 100%. Yeah, she'll find the cause. Juror comes back to me with a content smile on her face. I found the source, my lord, she announces, trying to contain her laughter. The guests couldn't find a place to dispose of their waste, so they resorted to dumping it into the river. The bad air carries illnesses, as Hippocrates so announced. What? Not the Nile River. Surely not the Nile River. Oh, 25 opinion with no Mark Ilias? I must warn them! I must tell them now! That's awesome! Yes! That's what I'm talking about! Hell yeah! I'll wait till the tournament's over, but you know I'm pumped about that. Oh god, it kept going. That is awesome. Court Ranger back down to 5. Yikes. Turning grounds, I guess. Where victory is fostered, my champions stand assembled for the day's training. Their attendants laden with kit. Christina and myself stand before all. Champions! She urges. This is Christina, sorry. She's got the most masculine. This is Christina's voice, ready? What you do not know, ask humbly to be taught, urges Christina. Together we represent the High King. Let us together prepare for our glories. She turns to me, eyes gleaming. Command us. Oh, that's so fire. Look how cool Menkaure looks, man. I love this game so much. I know we had some bullshit weird encounters and events at the beginning of this episode, but I am so glad to be playing this game right now. This is so cool. Watch our opponents learn their weaknesses. You lose 4 stress because you're a flexible leader. Both of our champions, accoladed champions, get 25 glory. Knight's score increase moderately. Your score increases moderately. To your saddles, draw your swords. Oh, we get experience in horse and foot. Champions, prove your keenness, both of eye and mind. Best them all, Christina, now. Oh, damn. Give everyone something to gawp at, defend yourself. Whoa. Christina of Silvi may gain an impressive nickname. That'd be really cool if we were selfless, but we're not. It's one of the first two for sure. We can improve scores all around and get some glory. We don't need to lose any stress at the moment. To your saddles, draw your swords. Increases go at least at a moderately, but we get permanent trade experience in foot and horse. We have no horse experience whatsoever. And getting more foot experience would be nice. Huh. Sure. Let's do that. To your saddles, draw your swords. Oh, it's paused. We can visit one more time before the wrestling begins. I'll try the village. I just don't think it's going to work out in our favor, to be honest. Menkaure is a great leader, but he is arrogant and greedy and doesn't always do the best with the common rabble. Okay, let's give it a shot. Old as stone. Oh, it's this ancient plaque again. We've already had this one happen. I mean, sure. We must keep learning from them. Development progress achieved them at 10 go up 20. Yeah, sure. We don't need prestige. Okay. Here we go. Service on gained 10 more glory. Look at her go. Our contest aptitude is excellent because of events adding 2 to our score, I suppose. Hell yeah. We got that good score. We would still be terrible in a horse contest, but make it bow or foot and we're ready to work. I remember when wit was all we were good for, and that is clearly not the case anymore. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. I love this part. You qualified for your wrestling contest. Of course we did. Arrayed around the sand, shirtless contestants warm up for their bouts as the herald announces the contest commencement. Some of the competitors rub dirt onto themselves, others opt for oils, all looking for a scant advantage in the coming bouts. Jur 5 of your other champions entered your wrestling contest. Damn, our champions performed. The wrestling qualifiers have come to an end, and it's clear who will be put forward for the quarterfinals as it stands. The varied pitches and volumes of the crowd's cheers leave no question as to the favorites. For my first bout, I've been paired against my caravan master, Eusebia. Okay. That should be a walk in the park, but she is a giant. That probably gives her some advantages. So 5 of the other 7 competitors are our champions. Jur, Eusebia, Grand Mistress, Aspasia of the Magi. Yo, the Grand Mistress of the Magi is here? That's so fire. Erdoran, what a legend. Kinkin, the guy I just got married in. Okay, sure. Christina of Silmi, our actual accoladed champion. Kaltum, one of the most before she got really old, one of the highest prowesses in all the land. She's 61 doing this? Oh my god. What a beast. That's a stacked lineup. I love also that we know most of these characters. We know who Jur is. She's literally the family. We know Erdoran and her accomplishments in battle. We know Christina of Silmi, our accoladed champion. We know about Kaltum's insane prowess at old age. We know about the Grand Mistress of the Magi. We know about all these people. I married Kinkin into the family. Eusebia is our caravan master. There's not a single character here we're not familiar with to some extent. That is awesome. This game is so good. Anyway, Eusebia, huh? We're not going to place a bet. Our personality hates that. You're engaged in the wrestling 30 days until it ends. Is there a way for us to, for the wrestling, take the top off? I don't think there is. Oh, there you go. No way. Oh my god. Yo, look at this man. What the fuck? Dude, he's roided out of his mind. Oh my god, I'm like standing flexing in my room right now. Like, you see a guy look like that, you want to look like that. I do not look like that. Not even fucking close. Holy shit. That is so fire. Menkaure, you're not serious right now. That's the thumbnail, by the way. What a beast. Oh my god. Look at those arms. Those the pecs. These damn shoulder muscles. It's like a cobra. Oh my god. I'm geeking out about this shit. I love it. If you're familiar with the channel, you know I love barbarians, like from Dungeons and Dragons, and like the dumb muscle heads in groups and stuff like that. there's something about a giant muscled dude that I always find so cool. And Menkaure is literally that guy right now. I'm so glad I tried this. Oh my god, this is gonna be so fire. Bahak, a lordless warrior, has arrived for the grand tournament. Oh. Brave, sadistic, and ambitious. 14 prowess, not bad. She's a bit scarred up. 29 is a bit young. She will not accept the invite. Alright, I don't need it then. Khosra, a lordless warrior. Oh, he's an organizer with 23 martial and 17 prowess, but he won't accept the invite either. That's a bummer. I'm a little sad about that one. And Chalky. Well, none of you qualified, so get good, guys. Get good. Oh my god! Ladies, eat your heart out. This guy is 57! And he looks like that! He looks like a Greek god! But no, he's just the son of a god. Amun-Ra. Pharaoh Menkaure. That's how you know he's built like that. That is so insane. That is... I'm gonna go get a drink. Is this for real? I can't believe this is real. That's... Oh my god. Oh my god. Alright. Some stairs later. I'm even breathing like very slightly hard from running up and down the stairs. Holy shit, dude. He's built like a brick house, dude. Look at this man. I am ready. You look ready, Menkaure. This man is 57. I am not over this at all. That is the most graceful aging you've seen in your life. Look at this man's figure. What in the god damn? God damn. Okay, moving on. Hello? Oh boy, that might be bad. Okay, good. I just had to hit play. I was like, oh no, what's happening? That is, God, that is so cool. Alright, I vowed to myself I would win a contest in this tournament, and I can't help but consider a less fair approach to securing the prize of the wrestling competition. I'm sure my opponents would do the same if they only had the idea. Who knows, maybe they already have. Well, it wouldn't be our first time cheating. No way to win. Aspasia must be pacified. She does have 24 prowess. She is like... Yeah, she's the leader of the Magi Order. You know she's actually going to be a damn unit. Jur, my daughter, is Amazonian 19 prowess. You know she's also going to be crazy strong. She doesn't look it, but she's going to be. She's a mess. Eusebia is not the threat. I can brook Jur winning. If I'm going to lose, it better be to family. They're all worse than us. 15% chance we get detected during doing sabotage. General opinion out 5, and that would make sense. I wouldn't blame her. We don't need it. Don't need it. They're all worse than you, Menkaure. You don't need that. Eusebia lands on me hard. As her grapple sends me toppling to the ground, immediately we both begin struggling for a better position. I attempting to flip her off me, she trying to capitalize on the opening. Eusebia tucks one of my arms under her knee and begins working to end the fight entirely. Despite my free hand... Desperately, my free hands grasp for something, anything to use. Half blinded by the dirt, I can feel air, then the rough, coarse fabric of wrestling clothing, then suddenly a buttock cleft? If I don't do something soon, this bout is as good as lost, and so my thumb unfurls from its fist. All's fair in love and wrestling. No! No, 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 no. Kane's walking funny for 3 years? No way, that's actually something that can happen. This character is the victim of a rather low attack by their opponent during a tournament event. Oh no. We are not gaining the nickname The Dirty, no shot. Lose with honor if I must, but you won't lose, you'll be fine. You'll be good, Menkaure. 61%, still looking good. The crowd bays for blood as I stagger forward to confront my opponent again. I cuff away a red rivulet from my forehead and consider the fight so far. I'm musing about when a member of the crowd gave me some unexpected assistance. Did that happen? The bout is close, so close. One mistake by either of us could end it dead in an instant. Liver looks vulnerable. Prowess and martial, yeah. Come, let us lock up as warriors. Prowess and diplomacy, even better. Faint low, go high. Keep it simple, keep it safe. No, yeah, come, let us lock up as warriors. Prowess and diplomacy together gives us a big boost. Let's go! It didn't start out as great as I was hoping, but we made it happen. A hand on their shoulder, a deft trip, and an almighty heave. We crash to the floor. All sound is labored breathing, and farther away the roar of the crowd. I scramble on top of my adversary, straining to press home my advantage. Moments later, I manage to catch Eusebia off guard. I don't waste the opportunity, grabbing her about the waist and throwing her with all might towards the edges, where she sprawls out of the ring. The judges call an end. I have won. I could definitely see Menkaure picking up this whole person and throwing her out of the ring. Absolutely. Do you see this arm? What is that, dude? Oh my god. Yeah, damn, that's a lot of armpit hair too. That must be why you're whiffy, Menkaure. Victory. Manipulation of Chieftain Mini, really? Interesting. Okay, the bout between Christina and Chiefess Kaltum has been decided. Sorry. It was closely fought, but in the end, Christina firmly pinned Kaltum and was declared the winner. Christina is through to the semi-final. Okay. Oh my, I'm getting an update on my champion's fights. Okay. Kaltum was probably a very worthy opponent for Christina. Yeah, I totally believe that it was closely fought. That's a hell of a quarterfinal. Sucks for you two. You were probably two of my biggest competitors. Fought each other right away. Well fought, champions. The bout between my daughter Jur and Kinkin has been decided. Kinkin, why weren't you wearing pants for this? It was closely fought, but in the end, Jur decisively knocked Kinkin to the ground. Jur is through to the semi-final. This was closely fought too, huh? Yeah, he does have more prowess than Jur, but she is Amazonian. And she's a Terriman. She's not going to be stopped by something like that. A victory for all House Terriman. Yes! Absolutely. How did the other one go? The one that was out by champions, I suppose. Erdarad must have lost to the Grand Mistress. Erdarad lost in the quarterfinals? Wait, this tournament is stacked. Look at these competitors. The fact that she lost in the first round is really a testament to this one. That's crazy. UF cajoles Chieftain Mini. Get wrecked. Oh my god, semifinals. It's my daughter! Are you serious? Damn, that's crazy. The wrestling quarterfinals are over. The herald booms, Pharaoh Menkaure of Egypt, Grand Mistress Aspatia of the Magi, Christina, the Servant of the Sun, and Jur Terriman have reached the semifinals. My next bout will be against my daughter Jur. Okay, of course Jur will concede to her liege. No, that would be terrible. I could definitely see us doing this with a different character one day. I could definitely see us doing that with another character one day, but we don't need to do that. We got this. We will do this. And Menkaure wouldn't, clearly. His diligent personality won't allow it. I can't get over this man's figure over here, dude. 71%, okay. Jur and I are on the ground, straining against each other. What an interesting moment in time for the Amazonian daughter of House Terriman and Pharaoh Menkaure, the blood father of all the mortals, you know, on this earth from Amun-Ra, to be wrestling in a tournament with each other. That's gotta be so weird. Anyway, an arm hold pulls me into a disadvantaged position, and suddenly Jur is on top of me working to secure a victory. The dusty ground shifts beneath our tensing bodies, my opponent's face brushing along it as she attempts to pin me to the ground. My hand, free, grasping any kind of leverage, unconsciously closes around the dirt, leaving me with a fistful of grime. Her face is close to my hand, so close. Yeah. Throw the dirt in her face. That's not the way to fight. Oh, really? Look at this. We're arrogant, so we don't want to do this. We want to do this? We want to throw dirt in her face? Your score increases moderately, but 92% of her score increases greatly instead of decreasing moderately. And we get 13 trade experience in foot, and we don't throw dirt in our daughter's face. I've said it at the very beginning of the playthrough, and I'll say it again. If I absolutely disagree with the game on which action we should do, this is going to be one of those times. I don't think him being arrogant makes him throw dirt in his daughter's face instead of fighting her fairly. That does not sound like what arrogant would do to a person. And this looks like the better trade for us. As long as we don't hit the 7%. We gain stress either way, but oh well. Alright. This is not the way to fight. Let's successfully target Jur's legs. You successfully target Jur's legs. Your score increases greatly and you get 13 foot experience. That's nice. We're almost to level 2 in the foot right there. How did our progress to victory not go up? The crowd bays for blood as I stagger forward to confront my opponent again. I cuff away a red rivulet from my forehead and consider the fight so far, musing about when I resorted to some dirty tricks to succeed. I did not. These messages are very strange. I'm winning, I just need to hang on for victory. I'm winning. Okay. The liver looks vulnerable. Prowess and martial. Come, let us lock up as warriors. Faint low, go high. Keep it simple, keep it safe. Our combination of prowess and diplomacy tends to usually be our major advantage. She's got 24 between diplomacy and prowess. We have 78 between the two. Oh my god. This is almost the call, but come, let us lock up as warriors. The same strategy we used to win the previous. God, this man has never lost a bout in his life in any contest. Menkaure is like that. A hand on their shoulder, a deft trip, and an almighty heave, we crash to the floor. Oh yeah. Moments later, I manage to catch Jur off guard. I make my move. Oh, my bad. This is different. My bad. All sound is labored breathing, and farther away the roar of the crowd. I scramble on top of my adversary, starting to press home my advantage. Moments later, I manage to catch Jur off guard. I make my move, pinning her soundly, holding her tightly in place as she struggles in vain to escape. The judges call an end. I have won. Victory. Okay. Good fight, daughter. Good wrestle. That was fun, being able to fight someone else who has Amun-Ra blood in them. Bit of a challenge, maybe, for Menkaure, but he probably would never say that through his arrogance. Victory. The bout between Christina and Grand Mistress Aspasia has been decided. It was closely fought, but in the end, Christina firmly pinned Aspasia and was declared the winner. Christina's through to the final. Wow, she got really messed up from that fight. From the wrestling match? Oh, Christina, what are you doing to this chick? You're wounded too. What did you guys do to each other? I wish we could have seen that. That's probably a crazy fight. They both come out of it wounded like that? Don't mess with Egyptian champions. Respect. Let's go. Let's go. Christina, the servant of the sun. Popping off. The wrestling semifinals are over. The herald booms. Pharaoh Menkaure of Egypt and Christina have reached the final. I've reached the final bout. Christina is all that stands between me and victory. Look at her, and then look at boom, 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 boom. Menkaure. I can see him walking into a WWE ring with the belt on and shit, just flexing on people. My youngest brother, I almost said his name. Let's not dox myself. My youngest brother always loved WWE growing up. Always loved WWE. Monday night, I think it was Monday Night Raw. I think it was Monday night, but Monday Night Raw, I believe every Monday night it was on the TV. And I've seen so much WWE vicariously through him, and I've played so many WWE video games because of him. That's what that looks like to me. What a monster. Alright, I can do this. I concede. Of course, Christina will concede to her liege. That's so tempting, because then we win. But no, let's win this the fair way. I can do this. A feral shoulder bash from Christina thuds into my rib cage, and I am brought to the floor, but she doesn't follow me into a pin. It's with good reason too, as my fist flashes through the air where their head would have been. Oh, we're punching in this wrestling match? Okay. The feeling out stages of this particular bout are clearly very much over. The two of us circle cautiously, Christina with a shadow of a sly grin. It's the calm before the storm, and a wily wrestler uses these moments to strategize. Okay. Okay. Christina seems pretty happy about how it's gone so far. Focus on headlocks. You knock them down 16%, then we knock them down and our score increases greatly, getting us 75 prestige and 14 foot experience. 50% chance it works reasonably well, and our score increases slightly and we get 4 trade experience. 1 in 3 chance that our tactic fails and our score decreases moderately. Work on body grapples. You knock them down, gaining 75 prestige, moderate score experience, and 5 trade experience 1 and 3. 44%, we get a slight increase because it works reasonably well. 22%, that we slightly lose score and our tactic fails. Just get her on the ground. This is the safe option, obviously. This is going for it all. Focus on headlocks. This is the one where you're going big. You're hoping that the 66% happens and you get some foot experience. But your score can decrease moderately on the 1 in 3 chance, which would suck. This is going for the middle ground, where you're going a bit safer, but not as much reward. And this is just succeed, please. Rolling a 3+ on a d20 on this one. But there's, like, not much to gain. Score increases greatly. This would be so good, or even slightly would be good. I'm going to go for this. I'm going to focus on headlock, see if we can get us some foot experience. Come on, Menkaure. You knocked them down. Oh, we got the big one! The 16%! Menkaure, you are built like that! Your score increases greatly. You gain 75 prestige. What a beast this man is. Okay, I'm sorry, I'm like actually popping up on my seat. I can't believe it. The crowd bays for blood as I stagger forward to confront my opponent again. The red rivulet from my forehead. Do we have a weak forehead, or are people targeting us? What's going on with that? Musing about when I analyze my opponent to ensure success. I'm winning, I just need to hang on for victory. That liver looks vulnerable, 78. Come, let us lock up, 81. Faint low, go high, 69. Keep it simple, keep it safe, 68. Still prowess in diplomacy. She totals 37, which is actually quite a total, but it's not even half of our total. Come, let us lock up as warriors. We said this to every single opponent. Menkaure, bring it home. Let's go! I almost knocked my chair over. It would have been funnier if I did. A hand on their shoulder, a deft trip, and an almighty heave. We crash to the floor. All sound is labored breathing, and farther away the roar of the crowd. I scramble on top of my adversary, straining to press home my advantage. Moments later, I manage to catch Christina off guard. I don't waste the opportunity, grabbing her about the waist and throwing her with all might towards the edges where she sprawls out of the ring. Judges call an end, I've won. We threw Christina out of here, just went foof. This man can lift a wagon. You know he can throw a woman out of the ring. Oh, man. Let's go, Menkaure. Victory. I can't believe it. He's 57. 4 grand tournaments, and he's won every single one without forcing a concession out of anybody. Like, it was all fair play. All 4 tournaments. 4 different types of tournaments. Board games, best in the land. Wrestling, now best in the land. Dueling, best in the land. Archery, best in the land. You can't... Oh, God. I'm geeking out about this, man. Victory. We've never had a character this successful. I refuse to... There's no way. I mean, don't get me wrong. Granicus and Ode were both some absolute legends. But Menkaure is just built like the god-born he is. It's insane. There goes all our stress we gained. Trumpets sound, the crowd clamors. Competitors begin to assemble, the contest is over, and someone's moment in the sun is being readied. What a fitting sentence for our people. A herald steps forward, voice booming out across the scene. After many trials, some tribulations, and above all else, some truly spirited competition, Pharaoh Menkaure beat Christina in the final. Menkaure is our winner. Truly, there are none in Egypt that can match my skill. I've proven my worthiness beyond doubt. I won. I actually won. Accomplished grappler for 5 years. Huge health boost. This character proved their mettle and might by winning a wrestling contest at a tournament. Hostile scheme resistance up 50%. And extra hostile looter trade experience. Damn, that's crazy. Get that massive health boost. 150 prestige, 40 gold. We get a prize when it's over, and it should be a pretty good one. That's so sick. That is so sick. I loved this tournament, man. The conclusion. The sun comes down on the final day of the tournament, and the massed crowds begin to disperse. I find myself ruminating over the results. I was an indomitable opponent and took first place in wrestling. I fulfilled my goal of winning a contest. I look forward to the next one. What a great occasion. Become the owner of a prize brooch. That better be a hell of a brooch, because we paid a lot of money for it. Indirectly. Okay, let's put our equipment back on. Ha! Man, that was so sick. cloak, royal cloak, and then the headwear, imperial with head wrap. Here we go. There we go. It was good to have you looking like crazy for a while, Menkaure. Oh my god. What a great occasion. Become the owner of the prize brooch. An illustrious pedestal item. 25% fertility, 0.08 prestige, 14 vassal limit. There will be a day that comes in way handy. And 14% knight effectiveness. Okay, the fertility and the prestige is extremely meh. But the vassal limit and knight effectiveness on that are nice. That's fantastic. Is it 540 gold fantastic? I would actually say yes. 14 vassal limit. That's going to be really good since we're doing a world conquest. What a great occasion. What a great occasion. This was so fun. I love this game. Tours and Tournaments is the best DLC. It's incredible. Finish Grand Tournament. There it is. Man. Seek indulgences to the handsome Menkaure. While I try to be a good Menkaure, I still stumble from time to time. As such, I wish to donate this sum of gold to the church in order to compensate my failings. It's going to give us 100 gold for 100 piety. Except, wow. I forgot we were going to start getting money for that. No! We had just gotten rid of our plagues and we're going to do a grand tour! You can't be serious! Dude, what is with the plague? There's so many. Oh, there's a new major one on the course, on the map. Talisi's Coughs started this year and already has 82 named character fatalities. That consumption is probably kicking people's ass. I guess we'll just be thankful we have a minor plague. I don't know. I'm not going to isolate capital yet, but I might, because that looks a little close to us. Chieftain Mini, I don't need anything from you, I don't think. Yeah, I'll take your 50 gold, sure. Okay. Wow. I loved this episode. Your neighbor lost against Raja Shalawan. Interesting. Anarta? What a crazy nation. A dukedom of 8 counties that spread all the way from here to here. That's almost the width of our empire. It's just almost all water on this one. That's kind of crazy, to be honest. Okay, sure. Jura's now got even more experience in physician. And the cop pox spread. Oh, great. Where is it at? How far has it gone? Oh, it's a pox. We're immune to pox. I mean, I still don't want my family to catch it, but we're immune to pox. Like, I can't catch it. We already have that. Alright. This episode probably went a little long, but I'm sure nobody's upset because it was so good. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, consider giving it a like. If you really enjoyed it, consider subscribing. But either way, thank you so much for joining me on this journey in Crusader Kings 3 Tours and Tournaments. And I can't wait for our next tournament when Menkaure is 67. I can't wait to see what he'll do then. Thank you again so much, and I'll see all of you. God, this was so good. I'll see you all next time. Lisa, I did see your comment about naming our next granddaughter at some point after, Sabek? Oh, shoot. The crocodile god. Who's Sabek, right? I don't know. I'm on a tangent. I can't believe how good this game is.